Hey everyone, Stephanie here, coffee drinker, book lover, and reviewer of many things, and today I'm going to talk about Fill-A-Bag cells. Okay. Light shining in my eyes. Okay, so I have been wanting to go to one of those places that sells or has like books priced lower and things like that, and I think I had looked up resell books, and there are quite a few of those kind of places around. But my mom, I was like, oh, I'm gonna go here. I can't remember what it was called, but it was like a warehouse book sell. And I was like, ooh, I'm gonna go to this, and I sent it to my mom asking if she wanted to go with me and my toddler. And she said, no, you're not gonna go to that. It wasn't in a very safe part of town for a female and a child to go by themselves. And I was like, but books. And she's like, no. And so she did some research, and she sent me the fact that my library, well, not my library, but the one slightly further away, like it's still in my district, was doing a Fill-A-Bag sell. And so I went. The first day that I went, it was Friday and Saturday was a shopping bag, like the brown, oh, I don't have it in here. The brown paper bags, you know, those big ones, you can fill up the bag for $20. And we got there a little late because, you know, life. And so we only got this many books. There was a few little kid books there over there, so add 2 more books to this. And then that was Saturday. And then on Sunday, they were doing the big brown bags for $10. And you fill the bag up, and whatever, like, one bag full is $10. So my niece went with us, and we got there like 10 minutes after they started, and like there was a bunch of books, and I gotta prep myself for this one. We got quite a few more books than before. Yes, those are cups. Ow. Well, that's a conundrum. Add about 5 more books to this because my niece got some books and my kiddo got a cute book too. I'm just gonna. Okay. So these books that the library was doing the Fill-A-Bag sale for, well, friends of the library, I guess. These are the books that no longer get checked out. These are the books that are donated specifically for the library to sell to get money for the library so they can get new books. Stuff like that. And this is awesome because this is like save the library kind of stuff. And I feel like we should save the libraries because they're important. Most of these books are the older books. I did find a few newer books that I was like, what? But it's probably because they had multiple copies or they were donated specifically to sell. Because when you donate to the library, you can specify, I guess, what you decide. And my niece decided to do the math. And you know how it'll have like the price in the book of how much it would be if you would have bought it. No, thank you. How much it would be if you would have bought it straight up. And just on Sunday's big haul of books, it would have been over $300. Granted, some of them are older, and 2 of the books I didn't even put in the bag. My toddler did. She was like, oh, here. And she was just trying to fill up the bag so we could go play. The downside to getting ex-library books is that you have to go through and take all of the little labels off. Like this one I'm still working on. And I got this for my kid because she likes to take pictures. But like they'll put like, you know, they have like the library here and the little oh my god, what's it called? Oh my gosh. Anyway, all of the little library stickers, and there's inside, and the little, because the library that the system here has the electronics, so you just stick all your books underneath the scanner, and it's like, and it, yeah, these things, you have to pull them off. Or you don't have to, but I prefer to. And then your books get all sticky, and so now I'm working on de-sticking them with hand sanitizer. And then sometimes the books will say rejected in them. Obviously not. Look at this. I was so excited. Hi. I love you. You want to see the book that my kid randomly threw in the bag? I don't know what this is. This is a boy book. Yeah. She threw this in my bag, and I didn't know until we got home. And this one was actually from a high school. I thought that was cool. There are some books now that we have. Oh, here we go. Sometimes they'll say discard on the inside, which is kind of sad that they write it on the inside of the book, because you're gonna resell these. You're gonna like sell these books to other people, and now they're permanently written in. A lot of the books that have the dust jacket, that's what it's called, right? Will have the special protection plastic on it, and the stickers will be on the inside, like on the cover, but the plastic is on the outside, and then they've scribbled around with Sharpie over the barcode and stuff. And I was like, I could have undid the special plastic, pulled off the stickers, and put the special plastic back on to keep them safe longer. But no, all of those had to go in the trash. I got a few books that I realized that they were like 4th, 5th books in a series, but they look so interesting that I'm like, now I'm gonna have to read them all. This one, yeah. And then we have some books that I probably would have not chosen for myself. But this is like the 2nd book in a series. Yeah, it was put in the bag because it was pretty. The cover looks cute. I was like, it's not a kid book. I don't know anything about it, but I can tell you. Or this one. We don't know anything about this book, so I have to read it now before I can... Because I was told by my niece that it was in the children's section. But it's a quite hefty book. And it says fiction on the back. So I'm gonna have to do some research on this one. Yeah. This one though, this one looks fun. I picked this one up and then I put it down and then she picked it up and she put it in and I was like, I'm gonna read it first and then you can have it. It's called Cold Spell. It says, at first, Luna isn't excited to stay at the historical Widmark Hotel while her family is working to restore it. Then she meets a mysterious woman in the room next door. Unraveling this woman's secret takes Luna on a dangerous journey into the old hotel's past. I was like, I'm gonna read first, and I think it's part of a series. Oh, it is. Oh no, it's the second book in a series. Well, I guess I have to get the first book of that one. There were a lot of books like this, like the one you want to learn about books. This one has it says it has historical information about the practice of witchcraft and the ancient times until present day. And then we also got oh my gosh, hold on. I'll go get the ones that I got for my kiddo. These I got for my kid. She also has like a Finn book that's like about princesses or something. She just wanted it for the stickers. So we got What Animals Want, and this one, talks about how water, food, shelter, and different creatures. It's very educational, and I was like, sure, we can get that one. And then, let me throw that down there. We also got Wild Girl, how to have incredible outdoor adventures. And this one just it talks about different things, outdoorsy, keeping a journal, trusting for temperature and stuff like that. So I was like, yeah, that one's cool. Who's there? Potato who? And then I found these two science books. They're the simple that like I want the whole series for her because she likes to explore things. But it, has the pictures that talks about there's glare, I'm sorry. Like force and all that stuff. And each page is like simply written big letters. So we have inclined planes and pulleys. And then she wants to start gymnastics, and as soon as we get our new place, I'm gonna find a gymnastics place for her. So I got this book, The History of Gymnastics, and they had other gymnastics books too, but it was like level 4 and level 5, and I was like, we're like not a level, so I didn't want her to have those. And then I got her this book. It is a book of poems and artwork about fall. So,
What's happening?
I don't know. So this is my little PSA of find a fill-a-bag sell with your library or with a resale store or with a warehouse bookstore type thing. Yeah, because you can get a lot of books for a small price. That's all I have to talk about. I'm super excited. I've already pulled all the stickers off of all the books, and I just have to finish de-sticking them. So that's what I'm going to do next. Do you go to sales like this? If so, let me know. Maybe there's another one near me. I probably shouldn't go to another one since I spent $30, and then I also pay, to get food getting there back. Like this video if you like this video. Comment below if you saw if you saw any books. I'm just gonna hold them up now. Look, this is their life. It's the real story. I'm so excited. I was like, this was one of the things that I was so interested in as a kid. I'm gonna start putting these behind me. Like this video if you like this video. Comment below if you see a book that you're like, ooh, yes. I was going through, and first I went through and I looked at all of the names to try to find all of the authors that I like to read. And then I started going through and just looking at books that I thought would be interesting, like going through and reading the synopsis or the summary of all the books, and that's how I got most of my books, because they didn't have Stephen King. There was one Stephen King book, my bad. But they had one Stephen King book and I already had it, so I was like, that's not gonna work for me. This is one of them that my niece picked up, and I was like, I don't know. I mean, I know it's a Christian book, but I don't know what it entails, so I'm gonna have to read it first. Yeah. Go through them real fast. And this is another one she picked up. She picked it up because it said Christmas. I was like, it says woman. And apparently it talks about Mary's life. And I was like, I'm gonna have to definitely skim through that. Yeah. This is like the 9th book in a series, but it looks interesting. Oh. And the people that run these things are usually super sweet. There was that one, the first day we went, I took my kiddo's iPad, and I thought I was gonna be able to let her stay in the stroller while I rolled her around. But we got there and the tables were pretty close together, so that was a no. But she didn't want to leave her iPad in her stroller, so she was carrying it around, and a lady needed her help. A book fell down the back of a table. It was against a wall, and she was like, I can't get down there. So she was like, I need a child. And my kid was the only kid in the room at the time, and I was like, I got one. And my kid crawled under and got the book for her. And when she came back out, I was like, hey, do you want to just sit under there with your iPad? And she sat under there for half the time we were there. Don't know if you've noticed, but the last 3 books that I've held up are part of a series, and they're not the first books. I've never read it. And I watched the movie, and I've heard people talk about it, so I finally got it. And so, like I said, some of these, I don't know what they are. It just said Firefly Dance, and it sounded interesting, so I picked it up. I think I have the first book in this series, but I am not sure. This sort of picture is familiar, and maybe I have this one. I'll find out whenever I get my own house. Because this was the only name that I was like, oh, I like him. This is the only book by Blake Crouch that was there, and I was like, I'm grabbing it because I just finished that dark. What was it called? Can you be careful? My coffee's right there. Dark Matter. And then my kiddo picked up this book. It looks so cool. It's got English and Spanish, and yeah. But I was like, she handed it. She goes, Mom, I want this one. And I said, this is a chapter book. And she said, yeah, I want it. And I was like, okay. So I put it in the bag. Don't know anything about it, but I will. So, put a dog up here. Yeah. That is it. That is all I'm going to talk about. I've showed you all the books. Well, minus the ones that are in my niece's room, because I'm not going to go down there and go get them. And the one little thin paper book that my kiddo got that had the stickers. I think that's it. Yeah. So, subscribe. I don't know. She found a quarter. Subscribe if you want to, and if you're not sure if you want to subscribe, you can click my face down here and go check out some of my other videos. I make a lot of book videos, or book videos about books, and then share this video because other people need to know about the big fill your bag sales or warehouse sales. Alright, I'm gonna go drink some more coffee, and then I'm gonna make a video on another book. Alright, bye!